63 years old, Dennis Ravindra Ganesh is no ordinary man. This is his everyday early morning routine. He rides his bike around the neighborhood and runs errands for his wife. Dennis also practices karate. Being a black belt, he refuses to get rusty on his kicks and punches. In his free time, he does a little bit of woodworking, not as much as he used to before. He does all of this in high spirits, despite being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a neurological disorder that primarily affects the nervous system.
I know some walk is slanty. I can't balance myself. I know drunk. I still getting worse. I can't open my hand.
He started experiencing muscle spasms in 2009, but doctors initially treated him for a stroke. As his condition worsened, Dennis decided to change doctors, and it was in 2013 that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
But with the tremor is not present at first, we present some difficulties.
Dr. Lopez is a neurologist consultant at the country's premier public health institution, the Georgetown Public Hospital. She said there are roughly 52 patients being treated for Parkinson's disease at the hospital, 2 of them below the age of 16. Many of them were diagnosed late, as was Dennis. But Dr. Lopez explained that while Parkinson's disease reduces one's life expectancy, early detection can guarantee a good prognosis and a comfortable life. Parkinson's disease is the second most prevalent neurodegenerative disorder, second to Alzheimer's. This disorder is more frequent in elderly persons. It is an incurable disease, but treatment is available for the symptoms, which range from tremors to slurred speech. In Parkinson's disease, certain nerve cells in the brain gradually break down or die. Many of the symptoms are due to a depletion of those cells, which produce a chemical in the brain called dopamine. When dopamine levels decrease, it causes abnormal brain activity, leading to symptoms of Parkinson's disease. Complications which can develop include thinking difficulties, depression, trouble swallowing, sleeping disorders, and constipation, among others. While some of these complications are treatable, Parkinson's disease itself is incurable. According to the Parkinson's Foundation, more than 10 million people worldwide are living with the disease. Research also shows that men are more likely to have the disease than women.
But it's necessary that our patients and their relative knows that it's important the exercise practice, that a healthy diet, a diet balance, increasing the fiber higher in the food. It's important to guarantee a good resting, because one of the symptoms is the difficulty with the sleeping too. Very, very important, specifically physiotherapy. There are physiotherapy specifically for these conditions. So the patients can gain in quality of life.
Though he does as the doctor prescribes, Dennis has his moments of unhappiness. Not being able to revel in the pleasures of woodworking and karate like he used to. Not being able to live like before. Though down with a disease that only worsens with time, Dennis is adamant to live his best life.
Does this feel you need some skill or something? You don't want to get up in bed. You know, you gotta push yourself. You gotta do. You can't say. I love people to keep. Don't sit down. You're sick. Get up and do something. Like this, forget it. You know, get your brain okay.
This 63-year-old man is a sure inspiration and a living reminder that no matter what happens in life, never lose hope. Davina Samaru reporting for the newsroom.